Ever wonder why the galaxy trembles at the mere sound of the word human? They once saw us as nothing more than fragile beings, soft, weak, and easy to squash without a fight. This is the story of Cole, a man who turned a planet designed to kill into his very own playground, proving that the human spirit is the galaxy's most unexpected and unstoppable force on a brutal world called Vex. 99. Every step feels like a battle. The air stings as if laced with acid, and the ground is riddled with hidden traps that can catch the unwary at any moment. Alien engineers built VX 99 as the perfect death trap, a place meant to show that nothing could ever survive its relentless fury. Yet, in the heart of all that danger, one man walks with the calm of someone strolling through a peaceful park. That man is Cole, that I in the midst of a long-abandoned alien warship. Its once shining metal, now twisted by time and wrapped in wild, creeping vines. Cole stands tall. Instead of shrinking back from the decay or hiding in the shadows, he strides right up to the hulking wreckage. With a steady hand, he picks up a sharp predator's claw left behind in the chaos and carves a human flag into the rusted metal. That flag is more than just a mark. It's a bold declaration that no matter where we are, even on a planet built to kill, humans make our own destiny. The day on Vex 99 unfolds with a relentless intensity that would make even the bravest creature tremble. Near a row of glowing lava vents, where the heat dances over jagged rocks like a wildfire, Cole is busy preparing a meal. A long, snake-like creature sizzles over an open flame, its scales flashing in the fierce light. In the background, alien recruits scatter, their eyes wide with fear as danger lurks in every dark corner. With a relaxed smile and a spark of mischief in his voice, Cole remarks, "Back home, this is just another Tuesday." His words, spoken with such nonchalance in the midst of chaos, send a clear message. While others see death, humans see a chance to live, to thrive. This fearless spirit did not appear overnight. It is a legacy of countless generations of hard-fought battles. Our ancestors were no strangers to hardship. They battled relentless ice ages, survived volcanic eruptions that lit up the sky, and outsmarted predators that could tear them apart in an instant. Earth was a harsh school where every lesson was taught by struggle, and every victory was earned through sweat and determination. That same fierce drive pulses in every human, even on a world like Vex 99. While alien scientists in their pristine labs boasted about a 100% fatality rate for non-augmented species, Cole was living proof that numbers and formulas could never capture the wild, unpredictable strength of the human heart. Draped in a makeshift poncho sewn together from scavenged lizard hide, standing under a rain that sizzles as it touches his skin, Cole showed the world that survival isn't about following someone else's rules. It's about bending them until they suit you. Most creatures, when danger knocks at their door, rely on high-tech gadgets and carefully planned routines. They build energy shields, fire powerful lasers, and stick to rigid plans designed to minimize risk. But humans, especially those like Cole, know that the best tool is often a quick mind and a daring spirit. They use every scrap, every idea, and every moment of inspiration to turn setbacks into stepping stones. And on Vex 99, Cole is the living, breathing proof of that very truth. There's one moment that perfectly captures what it means to be human on this deadly planet. With a live grenade in hand, Cole leads a group of frightened alien recruits in what looks like a strange, chaotic game of fetch. The aliens, used to their precise, high-tech methods, watch in horror as Cole tosses the grenade toward a hulking creature known as the Thrash Fawn. The grenade sails through the air and lands exactly where it should, setting off a burst of chaos that leaves the aliens stunned. In that split second, they learn something important. Fear is not a weapon against humans. Creativity and quick thinking are, but the ultimate test of human spirit is yet to come. Out of the swirling dust and rising tension, the aliens unleash their final card, a massive creature known as the Behemoth. This towering monster is a mix of raw, brutal power, and nearly impenetrable armor. Its claws are as sharp as any blade, and its roar shakes the very ground beneath everyone's feet. For most, the sight of the Behemoth would mean certain doom. For anyone else, it might be the signal to run for cover. But for Cole, It's just another challenge waiting to be conquered. With a fearless laugh that slices through the heavy tension, Cole shouts into his radio, "They really made a T-Rex with a chainsaw, huh?" His words, filled with defiant humor, echo across the battlefield. Even as the behemoth charges, its massive form moving with a terrifying force, Cole's eyes are fixed on something small, a tiny gap in the beast's thick armor that most would overlook. In that crucial moment, he does not count on brute force. Instead, he trusts his quick, creative mind, a tool that has helped humans survive even the most impossible odds. In a move that seems almost like a well-choreographed dance, Cole slips right under the behemoth's charging bulk. His focus is absolute, his body moving with purpose as he plants a thermal charge in that small gap. Time seems to stretch out, every second heavy with suspense. And then, in one heart-stopping moment, the charge explodes. The blast tears through the behemoth's armor, sending the monstrous beast crashing to the ground in a shower of sparks, shattered metal, and overwhelming power. For a moment, the battlefield falls silent, as if the entire universe is holding its breath. Then, whispers and murmurs rise among the alien ranks. Voices that were once full of confidence now carry a hint of fear and awe. One alien commander, his eyes wide with a mixture of shock and respect, leans toward his troops and murmurs, "Humans aren't just clever. They're hyper-adaptive predators who fight with a creativity that no plan can match." In that split second, every alien present begins to see the undeniable truth. Humans are not here to be victims. We are here to overcome, to adapt, and to win. The shockwaves from that explosion ripple far beyond the scorched ground of X-99. In the cool, calculated halls of the Alien Council, panic and confusion spread quickly. Their once solid plans, their detailed strategies, everything that they thought would keep them safe now seems fragile and insignificant. Amid the chaos of hurried discussions and flashing data screens, a human delegate sits quietly, almost untouched by the turmoil. With a simple flip of a switchblade, he exudes a cool confidence that silently shouts to everyone present, "Humans always have another trick up their sleeve." Every step, every calculated risk that Cole takes on VX-99 tells the same incredible story. A story of survival, ingenuity, and an unyielding spirit that refuses to give up. It's not just a tale of epic battles and daring escapes. It's the epic chronicle of every human who has ever looked danger in the eye and chosen to fight instead of falter. When Cole carves his mark into that ancient, alien warship, he is not simply scratching metal. He is leaving behind a promise that no matter how dark or deadly the world might seem, the human spirit will always shine through like a beacon in the night. The fierce battle on Vex-99 begins to subside, and the alien forces retreat with heavy hearts and wounded pride. A deep realization settles among them. Their once unshakable faith in high-tech weapons and perfect strategies now wavers. The order they depended on, the systems they thought were infallible, now seem laughably fragile in the face of the unpredictable, unstoppable force that is the human heart. Every carefully laid plan, every rigid tactic, is now questioned by the raw, creative energy of human determination. High above the smoldering remains of the fallen warship, the human flag flutters proudly in a toxic breeze. It is far more than just a symbol of conquest. It has become a brilliant beacon of defiance. That flag, boldly marked with the legacy of every human who dared to challenge the impossible, sends a message to the universe. Every setback is only a stepping stone to the next great triumph. Behind that flag lies the unbreakable spirit of every person who has ever chosen to challenge fate, who has turned obstacles into opportunities, and who has carved out a legacy of relentless perseverance. This is the heartbeat of humanity, a pulse that has echoed through the ages, rising with every challenge and growing louder with every victory. It is the same rhythm that beats in every act of defiance, in every burst of creative brilliance, and in every brave decision that reshapes the course of history. This pulse carried our ancestors from the wild, untamed beginnings on Earth to the farthest reaches of space, and it still beats strongly in every human being today. Every time you face a challenge in your own life, every time you decide to stand up, even when the odds seem insurmountable, remember this. You share the same fearless spirit that drove Cole on Vex-99. That spark of defiance, that burning will to keep moving forward, transforms every setback into a chance for greatness. It is a force that makes every obstacle an opportunity to grow, every failure a lesson that fuels your next victory. As you listen to this story, let it remind you of the incredible strength that lies within each of us. The human spirit isn't measured by the gadgets we own or the fancy plans we make. It is defined by the courage and creativity that live deep inside our hearts. It is that spark, that ever-burning flame, which turns challenges into adventures and hardship into hope. The universe may have once seen humans as an afterthought, a species too fragile to matter. But with every battle fought on VX 99, with every triumph carved from seemingly impossible odds, that view is slowly but surely changing. The cosmos is beginning to understand that our real strength isn't found in high-tech gear or perfectly planned strategies. It is found in our boundless determination to adapt, to innovate, and to overcome anything that stands in our way. Now, as you sit with this tale unfolding in your mind, think about your own journey. There will be moments when the challenges you face seem too great, when the darkness feels overwhelming and the road ahead is unclear. But remember Cole's story. Remember the legacy of every human who has ever risen up against the odds. Remember that even when faced with roaring danger and towering threats, the human spirit always finds a way to shine. It transforms every setback into a stepping stone and every failure into a lesson that propels you to new heights. So here's a challenge to you. Do you have what it takes to live up to this legacy? Can you turn your obstacles into opportunities and prove that the human heart is truly the galaxy's greatest secret weapon? If you're ready to test your limits and show the universe what you're made of, then step forward and embrace this call to adventure with every fiber of your being. Welcome to the adventure. Now, let's step back and look at the story of Cole in more detail and how each moment on VX 99 reveals something special about what it means to be human. In the early light of VX 99, when the first rays of a dim alien sun begin to break through the toxic haze, Cole is already on the move. The ruined warship, once a fearsome symbol of alien might, now stands as nothing more than a relic to be claimed by those brave enough to challenge it. As Cole walks along the debris, his boots crunching on shattered pieces of metal, he doesn't look around with fear, he looks with purpose. Each step he takes is a reminder that, even in the harshest conditions, humans have an unyielding drive to leave their mark. When he finds that sharp predators claw amid the wreckage and decides to carve a flag, it is not a random act of vandalism. It is a statement, a promise that no matter how deadly the environment, humans will always find a way to claim victory. Later, as the heat from the nearby lava vents creates shimmering waves in the air, Cole's meal preparation becomes a study in calm ingenuity. The sizzling snake-like creature, its body twisting in the heat, might seem like a perilous dinner choice to some. But for Cole, it is just another resource to be used. His voice, light and teasing as he remarks about Tuesday, carries an assurance that even in a place built to kill, there is room for a little humor and a lot of survival. This moment reminds us that every meal, every small act of survival, is a celebration of life in the face of danger. The scene with the live grenade and the thrash fong further deepens the story. Here, amidst the chaos of battle, Cole takes a simple object, a grenade, and turns it into a lesson in quick thinking and raw courage. The aliens, who have always trusted in their high-tech weapons and strict protocols, are stunned. They watch as a single, unexpected idea causes an explosion of chaos that shakes their belief in control. It is a vivid picture of what it means to be human, to take what you have, however little it may seem, and use it in ways that defy expectations. And then there's the behemoth, the towering, seemingly invincible monster that was meant to be the final blow to all hope. When the beast charges, the tension is almost too much to bear. Every creature on VX 99 braces for impact, certain that the end is near. But Cole, with his signature mix of humor and unyielding resolve, sees an opportunity in the midst of terror. His focus on that tiny gap in the behemoth's armor is a testament to human ingenuity. The idea that no matter how overwhelming a problem might seem, there's always a crack through which light can shine. The explosion that follows is not just a physical blast. It is the shattering of preconceived limits. It is a moment when the galaxy learns that the strength of the human spirit cannot be measured by size or technology, but by the clever, daring heart that beats within us all. After the behemoth falls, the ripple effects of that victory spread far and wide. In the alien council chambers, where everything is supposed to be planned and controlled, panic gives way to a slow, dawning realization. The human delegate who sits there, calmly flipping a switchblade as if checking his pocket, embodies the calm in the eye of the storm. His quiet confidence speaks louder than any battle cry. It tells the alien leaders that while they relied on technology and order, humans rely on something far more powerful, the unbreakable will to adapt and overcome. Each of these moments on VX-99 builds a tapestry of the human condition, a story woven with threads of struggle, humor, creativity, and relentless determination. It is a story that reaches out to every one of us, no matter where we come from. Whether you're a scientist, an artist, a fighter, or a dreamer, there is something in Cole's journey that resonates. It is a reminder that life is not about avoiding challenges, but about embracing them, learning from them, and ultimately rising above them. As you sit back and let this story wash over you, consider the larger picture. The universe is vast, filled with wonders and dangers beyond our wildest dreams. Yet, in every corner of that immense space, the human spirit finds a way to shine. It is a light that burns not because we are perfect, but because we refuse to be beaten by the odds. That light is what makes us extraordinary, what makes us unpredictable, and what makes our journey one of the greatest stories ever told. So, as you take in every word of this adventure on VX-99, let it remind you of the incredible power within you. Think about the challenges in your own life, the obstacles that seem too high to climb, and the moments when everything appears lost. Remember that the same fierce, creative energy that drove Cole to carve his flag into a ruined warship lives inside you too. Now, I invite you to join in this adventure, to step into a world where every moment is a chance to prove that the human heart is the most potent force in the universe. Whether you're here for the thrills, the science, or the raw emotion of it all, know that this story is just the beginning. Every challenge you face is a part of your own epic saga, a chapter waiting to be written. Do you have what it takes to carry on this legacy? Can you transform your setbacks into victories and show the galaxy that nothing can hold back the human spirit? If you're ready to push your own limits, then step up and join us. Embrace the call to adventure and let your own story unfold. Welcome to the adventure.